Hello, in this video we will review the recent update which gave us the new research, the badge presets, and some other minor things like the autocollect in the tavern, the different difficulty in Weirwood and stuff. We will mainly focus on the badge presets. So the new research is in the refinement tree. In the end, after the fourth badge slot, after a badge master research, so you have to do this first. I really recommend everyone to do it as it's the most important or one of the most important researches for fighting. So you have to do it before you go to the badge planning, giving the pre-edited badge configurations. You have 10 researches here, each research giving one configuration. So I don't think that we need 10, to be honest. I think most people will need 3, 4 or 5. Only max accounts will need the full 10 configurations. So it's pretty good that we can get relatively cheap, compared to the 10th of course, we can get cheap the first configurations that we will want to use. So we can see it here. I have already gotten the resources in order to upgrade some, and I also have some speed ups in order to do it. Let's go and see it. So here it is. I think that specialized players don't need a lot of badge presets. So as I play specialized in 2 troops, I really don't think I need a lot of presets, not focusing on all troop types, not trying to counter everything, but of course having a few will be useful. I think in general this research gives an advantage to players focusing on all 3 troop types, as now they can change very easily the setup, and the only thing remaining in that direction is to be able to change the wall formation in the map. And I think this is an advantage to bigger players, because for low and medium spenders I suggest to focus on 2 troop types, not all 3. Otherwise, if we all focus on all troop types, then we will be always worse than higher spenders. It will just rely on how much you spend, know how better you are more focused on 1 or 2 troop types. 1 I don't think is good, but 2 is probably the best. So let's continue. I have 1, let's do 1 more in order to be able to check some things. Okay, done. I have resources for 1 more, I think. Yeah, let's go. Okay, I did the elite too, nice, not bad. So I have the badge preset. Let's check. It is different from the equipment, so it's pretty nice. We can change the badges in whichever equipment we want. In order to do it, you have to have the badges in the inventory, so I will now go to unequip all my badges in order to do the presets. Okay, I unequipped all my badges, so let's go and do it. Okay, I'm done now. Save. Oh, it seems we have to spend equipment records in order to save this. Okay, let's do it. I have some diamonds. Confirm, yeah. Okay, I didn't put a name, that's bad. Okay. I have my research equipment on, so let's try this. Apply. Okay, it works pretty good. Let's do another one. Great. Okay, I have it. Let's see. Now this is the badges I put before. Let's try this. Okay, it's changed. Now I'm pretty curious. if I go to another equipment, for example here, okay, the badges don't stay. Okay, let's see if I can use the badges from the previous equipment. Edit failed. The badges are attached on another equipment. Okay, so because they are attached here, I cannot change them to the other equipment. I have to detach them all from these equipments in order to attach them to another equipment set that I may need to use them. So I think that it will be very handy to create an empty, to create an empty badge preset in order to, in order to detach, I can't use it. Okay, I will put one wall here. In order to be able to detach all the badges that I have right now. Yes, it worked. And then I will be able to use it in the other equipment set. Let's try it here. This one I wanted. Okay, yes, it worked. So now let's go and see the resources and the time needed in order to do this research. I have made an Excel here. Okay, here we have for each level the resources needed in millions and the time in hours and in days that is needed for these researches, and in these columns we have the total. I also have calculated with 300% of research how many days and hours it will be, with 350% and with 400% research speed. In these rows it is the actual hours and days needed for these researches. The formula for research is pretty simple. You have to do the actual days or hours for the research divided by 1 plus your research speed divided by 100. So if you have 300%, it's the actual days divided by 1 plus 3. For 400 it's 1 plus 4, and for 350 it's 1 plus 3.5. If you want to calculate it for your own research speed, you can always do it by replacing this part. Basically, the last researches are those that increase the cost both in speedups and the resources. If you want to do only a few, I think it's pretty cheap. I just did 3 in front of you, and it was pretty cheap, and it was really fast. It needed only a bit of speedups, so I think it's quite cheap. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you want the Excel for the cost of the researches, just ask in the comment or contact me in Discord. Thank you very much for watching.